Hello everyone, we're going to talk about Shabbat candles and lighting the Shabbat candles. And this video was not taken on actual Shabbat or Saturday, because on Shabbat itself we're not allowed to turn our cell phones or videos or watch them. So of course I did this video not on actual Shabbat, but I will demonstrate how we light Shabbat candles, what are the blessings and so on. So we always light Shabbat candles on Friday night, because according to Judaism, the day starts at the night before and not in the morning. So let's say if we're talking about Sunday, so Sunday already starts at Saturday night all the way till Sunday night. And then at Sunday night, it's already the beginning of Monday. So Monday night starts at Sunday night all the way till Monday night. And then it's Tuesday and so on. So when we are talking about Saturday, it already kicks in on Friday sunset. And we always light the Shabbat candles 18 minutes before the actual sunset. And we want to be ready. We want to make sure that we light it before and that we do not light fire on Shabbat, because one of the things that we're not allowed to do on Shabbat is light fire or pass fire. So what we're going to do is we have Shabbat candles. It can be in different shapes of candle holders, but it is important that you have the candles itself. Now, if you're not married, you should light one candle, unless you have another tradition, but you should have one candle. And when you are married, so it's going to be 2 candles, and then for each child that is being born, you can add another candle. There are many traditions of adding even more candles, but that's what usually people do. So when you're single, 1 candle, and it's kind of like your soul is signaling your soulmate, you know, I'm ready. And then when you're married, then you have your 2, and so on. With every child you add a candle. Now, women light Shabbat candles, but men, before they're getting married, they should also light the Shabbat candles, unless they're younger and they're in their mom's house and she lights it for them. But men should light it too, and when they get married, then it's like their candle is added to the wife's candle, and she lights it for the husband too. The way that we are saying our blessing is that we first light the candles, and then we are taking the light of the candles and covering our eyes. And some tradition people do it 3 times. I like to do it 4 times. And then you cover your eyes and you say the blessing. I'm gonna say it after I light the Shabbat candles. Again, I'm not lighting it as it's Shabbat, but I'm just demonstrating it. Now, the reason I have different sizes of matches is because for 2 candles this is going to be enough, but if you have kids and you have to light a lot of Shabbat candles, it's very handy to have the long matches so you don't burn yourself. It's very important after you're done with your match to just put it aside in a place that is safe. So my tradition is first to light the Shabbat candles. And then, as you can see, I'm just putting it there. I'm not, because again, Shabbat, you're not supposed to light anymore, or to pass fire, or to even touch it. Once I light the Shabbat candles, I'm like I was accepting Shabbat on me. But again, this is not a real Shabbat for me. I'm just demonstrating it. So once I light the candles, I take from the Shabbat candles light into me, and I cover my eyes and I say the blessing. And I like to do it with a song, a tune. Baruch atah Adonai, eloheynu, melech ha-olam, asher kidshanu bemitzvotav, וציוונו להדליק נר shel Shabbat. And people that hear it, they can say Amen. Sometimes you can sing Shabbat Shalom, hey, Shabbat Shalom, hey, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom. This is like the shooting light of Shabbat entering in, light in your house, light in your soul, light for everyone in your family. It's a good time to, when you're covering the eyes, to take your time and kind of have a personal wish over the candles. Bless your family with healing and love and light. And if you have kids, to wish all the well for them, to have good husbands and wife for them. Even if they're little, you're already wishing and blessing them and all of your family and the whole world. Before we light the candles, because on Shabbat we're not allowed to touch money or anything that is from this world. You want to go to a higher dimension. So before Shabbat, what I always do, I have a charity box. In Hebrew it's called tzedakah, and I always make sure that I put 3 coins inside my tzedakah box. Again, only before Shabbat candles, not after. 3 coins, and there's a special way that you can do it. And when you're doing it, when you put the money, you have to think that you're actually, you kind of lift it, and then when you put it inside, you want to focus on this money is gonna bring light into the world. It's gonna go to a good cause, because you always want to have responsibility with your giving, so that people will always do good deeds and good things with your money. And with that, I want to wish you guys Shabbat Shalom.